Yes, we back at it again for all you sickos and everybody else in between. This is the 44 Hills podcast. We're coming to you with a special episode, not the top 5 storylines this week things,
What up, y'all?
To the 44 Hills podcast. Let's get into it.
Real quick, we filming this on Wednesday. Or Thursday. I'm sure Tony Khan gonna add about 6 more matches. So we're sorry if we don't get the 6 more matches. Motherfucker always be adding matches, bro.
He'll add about 4 more matches, 20 minutes before bell time. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the lineup. We're gonna start from the bottom to the top. Let's go ahead and go with Big Bill versus a returning Eddie Kingston. Now, I know you really don't know too much about Eddie Kingston because, like I said, when he was popping, you wasn't really watching then. But I can tell you right now,
he's been hurt this last year and a half, bro. He's been gone. 86 Kingston.
He's been injured. He's been very much injured. But I implore you this: I think I sent it to you. I don't know if you watched it. The CM Punk and Eddie Kingston promo in the ring. What did you think about that? Did it felt kind of real, didn't it?
Yeah, it was the old CM Punk, man. The CM Punk we always clamor for. You know what I'm saying?
True that. I'm excited.
Eddie's got some pipes too,
Yeah, Eddie Kingston can go, bro. Like on that mic, man. I mean, he's a typical them New Yorker dudes. You know what I'm saying? One thing about this, I do like to say about this match, I'm happy that Eddie Kingston has been able to come back. At one point, they thought that he was going to retire. He wasn't able to overcome his injury. So for him to see him back in the ring with an aggressive Big Bill, you know what I'm saying? Big Bill is the most dominant. I would say Big Bill is the number 2 dominant man in AEW. Number 1 got to go to Brody King.
What about Killswitch, bro?
I mean, Killswitch been on the shelf for like a year, so you know what I'm saying? He got to wait. He got to wait in line, But by far, Big Bill and Eddie Kingston, I don't think this is going to be like a technical spectacle. Hell no. This is going to be a smash. It's going to be a smash match. It's going to be very physical. I'm excited for Eddie Kingston's return, man. What are your thoughts about the match, and who do you see winning?
I mean, we got Polo Boots, Big Bill. How he be knocking people out with them. I don't know how you wrestle in that. Just like I don't know how they're Timberlands, right? Yeah. I was thinking Polo Boot. Timberlands.
I
don't know how you wrestle in them bad boys. They heavy as shit, but he does. He big. I don't know how the Usos wrestle in Air Forces. I don't get it. They too uncomfortable to be wrestling in. But you got to give the win to Eddie Kingston, right? In his big return.
Yeah, maybe. I am going to go with Eddie Kingston for the win, for the big return. So, we will see, what transpires there. I'm excited for this match. Good to see Eddie Kingston not retired and back and doing what he's loved, man. This dude is a very controversial figure, most definitely. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the tag match. That is CNC, Cope and Cage, I like to call them. Cope and Cage versus FTR. Now, let me tell you something. That promo last night, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't that much emotionally involved, with this match. I wasn't really high on it. It was something that I knew I wanted to see because of these reasons. This is the battle of the legendary tag teams. You have one of the best tag teams of their generation with, Cope and Cage, you know what I'm saying? Then you got another one of the best tag team of their generation with FTR. I was, even then knowing that, I still wasn't that enamored to want to hype to see this match. But after that promo last night, man, oh man. And now in seeing that this is a personal grudge between FTR and Cope, I'm excited for this match. I mean, what a hell of a line Christian said. He said, because, they were saying that there was no physicality. There's going to be any physicality.
You get fined $500K.
$100K for FTR, $500K for Stoke, Big Stoke. Christian he said, I know y'all 100,000. I know you, Stoke, is 500,000, but I'm rich. He said, and they started going at it, bro. Man, that was a good stuff, man. I mean, who do you think is going to win this match? And what do you feel about the build up? What do you think?
Dak's bloody nose helped a lot, bro. That helped a lot.
Bro,
that helped a lot.
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you something. I felt so weird to see Cage just standing there, trying to have this scowl on his face, like, I wish y'all motherfuckers would. But then I know in the back of his mind, he's like, oh shit. As soon as he get back in the back room, hey man, you good? You good? My bad. I did this shit too hard because he did it a little bit too hard. He hit him with the shit, busted his nose.
I think the winner is going to be Cage and Cope, Edge and Christian, if you will. But I think the right answer should be FTR.
Me too.
But I think it's going to be Cage and Cope. All I want is Cage and Cope to hit the camera poses one time, bro. One time.
Just one time. Just one time. 5 seconds.
For your photo taking abilities.
Just one time.
Just do one time.
Yeah. What do you think the quality of the match is going to be? I think this is going to be a very good tag match. I think it's going to get out of control closer to the end, but I think it's going to start off as following the rules, but then all of a sudden it's going to get out of control. I expect it to be one of the better matches on the card. And I also, too, will pick Cage and Cope to win.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you. I feel like it should be FTR.
I like how you said it, Cage and Cope, because Christian corrected it. It's not Cope and Cage.
Oh, that's right.
It's like Cage and Cope.
Mr. Father of the Year over there.
I thought it was weird, the promo, they just had one mic and they were like all sharing it. I was like, that's kind of like give everyone a mic, Tony Khan. Come on, bro. Buy some more mics. They had to keep handing it back and forth. I was like, give them a mic.
Well, I think they did it on purpose. That is an old school tactic, because back in the old school day, there was only one mic, and then you see the wrestlers fighting over the mic, because it kind of makes sense. To be honest with you, sometimes I think about this in the E when everybody has a mic. I'm like, everybody has a mic. Why they have to wait to speak? Man, you got a mic. Just go ahead and talk. If it's that heated, if it's that much of a rivalry, go ahead and say what you're going to say. Forget if the other guy's finishing or not. Just go ahead and say what you're going to say. But this way, with the one mic, you can understand. And the one thing I like about AEW, they do a lot of off-mic talking during their promos, meaning you can see the person mumbling something in their lips, talking to them, but you can't really hear it because the mic ain't picking it up. So that adds another layer of realism to it as well. So yeah, I think that's why they do that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be another one of those good matches that I feel like, what else did I write down?
It'll probably kick off the show, if I were to guess.
It might get the. I mean, it's in Toronto. It might get the crowd more involved and stuff. But do they want to go ahead and exert that much energy at the beginning of the show because this is hometown heroes, or do you want to kind of wait this out until like at least the middle of the card type of ordeal? You know what I'm saying? The simple fact that this is Cope's and Cage's first time tagging in 20 years. I didn't even realize that. I was like, wow, it's been 20 years since they tagged?
Yeah,
wow.
It's been a while.
This is crazy, but grudge storyline, it's gotten very personal. I'm all in for it. Or should I say I'm all out for it? You know what I mean?
All out.
Okay, so the next match I want to discuss is for the unified AEW Championship, which is the champion of Okada. You know what I'm saying? Going against Takeshita, our boy, versus Mascara.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a great match with Takeshita and Mascara doing most of the work.
Yeah.
I'm sick of seeing Okada with this belt, bro. Get this belt off this man, bro. God dang, bro.
Okay. So Daniel Garcia and Okada never like these dudes at all from Aaron. Aaron does not like these guys at all. I got you.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, we get it, bro.
I highly agree with you, man. I think that title needs to be put on somebody else. I mean, honestly, if you really think about it, he's never really on TV like that, or let alone even defend the title unless it's a pay-per-view type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, give the shit to Takeshita, baby. Takeshita all day.
Yes. I got a question for you. Is this Takeshita's coming out party as a babyface, or is that down the line?
Yeah, because who's Don Callis going to side with? Okada, who's kind of in the Don Callis family,
right?
Or Takeshita, who's in the Don Callis family. So, and I mean, Don Callis was carrying those two belts that are meaningless now because they unified it into one belt.
Right.
But Roman did that for a while too when he had Paul Heyman carry the old two belts. But I think if Don Callis has to choose, he's going to choose Okada, and that's going to turn Takeshita babyface, like we've been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks.
I wholeheartedly agree. And let me add another thing to that. Who do you think Don Callis comes out with? Both?
Okada.
Or does he come out just Okada?
Okada.
Wow.
And that's going to piss off Takeshita. And I think Don Callis, this is where he might try and help. Oh, wait. You can't have interference, right? No one's allowed ringside with this belt, right?
No one's allowed ringside because it's based off the Continental rules.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you still think Don Callis is walking out with Okada and not with Takeshita?
I think so, bro.
Or does he do a double back and he walks out with Okada, goes back,
runs
in, comes back. Yeah, comes out with Takeshita. I mean, who knows?
I don't know. Yeah, we'll find out.
But this is going to be a banger. I can promise you that, man. I don't know too much about Moscata. You know, I don't watch CMLL. You know what I'm saying? But just from the couple times I've seen him on AEW TV, the guy can go in that ring. Definitely, I've seen him on a couple of matches on ROH. So he can definitely bang in that ring, most definitely. So let's go ahead and get on to the next one. Okay, here we go. All right, we're going to have tables and thumbtacks. MJF versus Mark Briscoe. The story of the white collar versus the blue collar, the 1% versus the bottom class. This is the ageless tale of classism in this. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a great match. I think this is going to be one of the better matches on this show. That's going to have. I think it's going to be a lot of blood, and I'm expecting
MJF, baby. Say it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm expecting Mark Briscoe to pick up the win.
No.
Listen, I'm not saying it because I don't rock with MJF. You know MJF's my guy.
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe can't keep getting in these very heavily touted feuds and keep losing. He loses every time he's in the feud.
He can. He can. He can keep losing. Yeah, it's possible.
Right. He can, but it's not in the best interest of everybody who's trying to be emotionally involved in these programs. It's like, I heard he's going to lose already. Every time he's going to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we're going to do the heart and mind. My mind says MJF is going to win, but my heart wants Mark Briscoe to win.
Yeah. Heart and mind, MJF, baby. And I don't know, he just signed up to do a new movie. I don't know when they're filming it. I don't know if this is a way to get MJF. Yeah, he's in another movie, you know. So I don't know if this is a way to get him written off TV a little bit, but I got a question for you. Who goes through a table first? Who goes into tax first? It's going to be Briscoe, bro. I'm not saying MJF won't, but Briscoe goes on the tax first.
I think MJF is the first one to fall on the tax, and I think Briscoe will be the first one to fall through a table.
This is when wrestling in your underwear is a disadvantage, like MJF, bro. Mark Briscoe, he got a T-shirt on sometimes. He got pants on, bro. Yeah. Bro, I ain't taking no tax, bro.
Nah, I'm not doing that either. But see, this is one of those, this is like this NFL thing in the code when you see wrestlers come out in matches like this and they still come out in their ring gear and it's not a lot of clothing. Because like, you know, like the NFL, when it's really cold as fuck outside, you don't see them wearing no sleeves and nothing out there. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed
to be a man.
I'm be a man. Yeah, I'm tough. So MJF might come out with the shorts and just regular ring gear and be falling through tacks everywhere. So that's why I think it's gonna be a bloody match for that reason alone.
I like Tony Khan getting involved in a little backstage segment.
Man, what do you think about that? What you think about that, man?
It was good, bro. He's like, I'm not doing it. You already took my contract away. I got to give a week warning. Oh, that was good stuff.
That was good stuff. That's
man. Good.
And I like
Tony Khan involved without actually being on TV. It was kind of crazy.
That was my words. That's exactly what I was going to say. I like how they did that, man. That was a good shot. I mean, they left it up to your imagination. So that's always good, and that's something in pro wrestling I think they kind of went away from. Is that because in the day and age, everything being so right in front of your face, and I'm talking about on your phone and everything, they kind of went away from the aspect of using your imagination to carry out some of these things that is being shown to you on TV. So this was a good callback. That was good. I loved it, man. Watch how many people on IWC start shitting on this segment. Watch.
Yeah. They're going to say Tony Khan was too nervous to be on camera or some shit like that.
Yeah, they're going to He didn't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. The next match. Let's go ahead and get into it. Our boy, Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin, the leader of the Death Riders, Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin, in a casket match. I mean, yeah, in a coffin match. I'm sorry, they call it a coffin match in
Coffin match.
AEW.
Can't say casket, I don't think.
Can't say casket. That's copyrighted by the E. Can't say casket. But hey, what do you think about this match? And shit, I was talking about the other match is gonna be bloody. This is gonna be a bloody match, right?
Yeah. See, my mind is saying Darby Allin, but in my heart, I want Jon Moxley to squash him like a bug.
Me too, but I do feel like Darby Allin's gonna pick up the win. I do too. Regardless. But you know what? Who knows? I mean, this is a coffin match. There's no rules. Yeah. I mean, everybody named Mama might come out there in the Death Riders to stop Darby Allin right now and stuff. So yeah, this is definitely
maybe throwing this out there just popped into my mind. Maybe right now Daniel Garcia is playing double agent right now. He just infiltrated the Death Riders, but he's gonna turn on Jon Moxley in the coffin match. Just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there. Well, it's a possibility.
Well, let me say this. If that is the scenario and that's the case, I will be telling you to scoot over on that little bandwagon of yours of the Daniel Garcia hate, because I'll be joining in right on you. If they do that, I am going to like trash.
All he does is produce trash, bro. That's it. That's all he does.
That would not be. I like the fact that he's in the Death Riders, and we are going to see a darker side of Daniel Garcia. That has me excited. But if that turns around to be a double agent to flip back, bro, I'm writing him off no more. I would no longer do this when we speak his name. He'll be out the room, bro. He'll be out the room. I think it's going to be a good match, man. I really think. Do I expect interference from the other Death Riders? I do. But how?
Of course.
The question is, how does Darby Allin counteract that? Do we get an appearance from Sting?
I don't want to see it just because I like when wrestlers retire. I like it when they like he retired and then came back right away. Like 2 months later, Sting came back to help Darby Allin. I'm like, bro, and like that's what I'm saying. Every time Darby Allin's in trouble, I don't want to expect Sting every time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What about maybe one of Sting's sons come out dressed up as Sting? You know, because they did a phenomenal job in the ring. Not really wrestlers, right? They weren't really wrestlers. That's true. I did hear a word on the street, one of them, maybe two. So maybe we get Sting 2.0 with one of his sons coming to help Darby Allin, or even both. And they can be just like Sting, but Sting coming out there with that beard is going to look weird, bro. And Sting said he's only doing the face paint till the end of the year at like all the conventions and shit, and then he's done doing the face paint.
So
he got to paint that beard, bro. Yeah.
So not only is this the final year of John Cena, this is the final year of face paint Sting at Comic-Con wrestling conventions. What else is another? I had no idea that your boy from New Japan Pro Wrestling, he's in his final year of touring. The one who was with the that teamed up with them in the cage and All Out.
The out of shape fella,
the older gentleman. What I said, I call him broke leg. You know what I'm saying? Something on that leg.
Yeah.
People are like,
he needs to be done. He should have been done last year, bro. He should have been done last year. Was he like the owner of New Japan?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Stop, bro.
He should have been done last year, bro.
He should have been done maybe 3 years ago. Who knows, bro?
Bro, we can't even get this man's name right, and we're talking shit.
I don't care. I don't care. Someone will correct us online. They'll be like, that's the great blah, blah, blah. The great out of shape guy. Yeah, we know, bro. Cody Rhodes said we wrestle with our shirts off, bro. Get into some shape, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, Cody did say that.
Yeah.
Oh,
who else? Drew McIntyre says it. He's like, hit the fucking gym, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Oh, man, that shit funny. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but we straight trashing this man, bro. Listen, bro. It's nothing personal. We just don't know his name. I don't want to butcher his name. Okay. So we're going to move on from that. Let's get into the TBS championship match between Riho and Mercedes Monet. I think we all know where this is going, but tell me something.
This is the least excited I've been for Mercedes Monet match in a long time.
Okay. I will agree that the build has been very lackluster for this match. I mean, we see her just pop in the ring and then that was it. So, but I will say this. Do not be surprised if you be like, damn, another banger from Mercedes Monet, because Riho can go in that ring too. And she reminds me sort of like a Darby Allin, not because of her style is like that hardcore like his, but she is willing to put her body on the line no matter what. And she's a smart fry. Yeah. So like I've seen her wrestle, who was it? Was it Willow Nightingale? Her and Willow Nightingale faced off in a live event I went to, man, a couple years back. And I was like, God, believe this girl is just like Darby, they just don't care. But I
reckless
expect
abandon.
This to be
reckless abandon.
Yes,
like
definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely do expect this match to be a good match. And Mercedes Monet and Riho, trust me, even though the build has been lackluster, like you were saying, but I do expect this to be a good match. And don't be surprised if you be like, damn, bro, this was banging.
It might be. It's got Mercedes.
We both got Mercedes winning. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah. Monet train, baby.
Give me a percentage that Riho might actually take it.
0.
Give me 5. I got 5 on it, bro. Give me 5.
You got 5?
Mm-hmm. Give me 5.
I got 0.
All right. Let's go with the AEW Tag Team Championship ladder match. The participants are Brodito, the Young Bucks, Jet Speed versus Josh Alexandra and Hechicero.
Yeah. Bro, give me the Young Bucks. Give me the Young Bucks.
Winning. I know you got the Young Bucks winning.
They're going to steal the show,
bro. Who do you think is really going to win?
Probably Brodito or whatever, but could be a Jet Speed time. But Young Bucks, bro, they got that cash, bro. They might influence some people to help them out. You know what I'm saying? They got their pyro back. Just cost them a little cheddar cheese, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, they passing that cash around like it's going out of style, man. I'm like, just handing stuff out.
Gave it to Mox's wife, bro. Renee Paquette. She said, "I'll take this money." Tried to give it to the ref. The ref was like, "Nah, fam, nah."
I mean, I would have took that shit. I'm like, all right, and I still would have counted in the match, bro.
Yeah, they was picking it up at the end of the match when the ref threw it. They're like, "Gotta get this money, bro."
Young Bucks again proving to everybody why they are possibly the greatest tag team of all time, bro.
They are the greatest tag team of all time.
They are. I mean, I can't. I'm not.
How good was that match, bro? That match was banging.
Yeah, it was a great match. It was a great match on September to remember. I mean, it was a great match. But again, I'm just saying, like, that's why the big rivalry between FTR and Young Bucks has been so prevalent, because it's like you have the generational great tag teams going against each other. And like I was telling you last night, the Briscoes. If Jay Briscoe was still alive, they'll be in that conversation too, bro. They have put on, even though they never been to the E, or they never really came to AEW. They did a lot of stuff in ROH, but it's going to go down in history as some of the greatest tag team matches in history, no matter what company it is. So I give most definitely to them boys, the Briscoes and FTR up there with the Young Bucks. But for right now, Young Bucks is doing their damn thing. I'm not gonna lie, this is the best I've seen the Young Bucks, like, in a stretch.
Yeah,
like. Because when they first started the evil EVPs, persona, it was like, I don't know. But, man, they stepped it up a notch, very much so. And I'm glad they didn't come back as faces. I'm glad they continue what they left off on. So, Aaron got Young Bucks.
Young Bucks, baby.
Jet Speed.
Yeah, it might be time. I think
Jet Speed, bro.
They deserve it.
They do deserve it. They're bubbling. They're very much bubbling. But the only reason why I kind of don't like me saying that is that means Brody King going to get stripped from the title, and I think Brody King is another one of those people who is overdue and deserves it. Maybe Brody King goes for another title. Maybe he'll go for the TNT title. Man, can you imagine a TNT title rivalry of Brody King and Kyle Fletcher?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to see Kyle Fletcher do this finishing move on Brody King, bro. That's gonna be a hard son of a bitch to pick up right there. That's gonna be a hard thing.
That's gonna be hard, man. But
you'd be like, jump.
But I think he can do it, though. I think he can do it. All right. Next up on the card, we get into the meat now. You know what I'm saying? First of all, there isn't a match on here. I'm like, I don't know about that one. Every one of these matches is going to be banging. I think they're going to perform. I think that Toronto crowd is going to be crazy. It's going to amp it up even with tenfold. We're going to talk about the fatal 4-way AEW's Women's Championship match with Tony Timeless Storm, with Jamie Hayter, my girl, bro, Chris Statlander, and Tekla. What a match, first of all, with Tekla and Queen Aminata. Freaking crazy.
Good
work,
little
bro.
Street fight. Street fight.
That was good. Is it safe to say that we both think Toni Storm is going to retain?
Probably. It doesn't seem realistic for any women right now to take that belt off Toni Storm when Toni Storm's the biggest woman in the game right now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Someone said it on our reel yesterday, and I'm going to go with this. He said Yuta is going to help Chris Statlander become the AEW Women's Champion, and that's when she's going to join the Death Riders. I would like to see that. That would be a twist. I'm like, oh, snap, here it comes.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility for sure.
So, what do you think about that? Give me a percentage you think that's even possible. Like that, it's going to play out that way. Give me a percentage.
I'll give it a 30% chance.
Was that something you like to see?
I mean, it'd be interesting. It'd be cool to see Tony without a belt again. You know what I'm saying?
Back on the chase?
Yeah, back on the chase. And that makes sense that she didn't really lose it straight up. She lost it because of Yuta. So we'll see. We'll see. That's intriguing to me. That's intriguing. That's the only possibility I could see.
Her losing.
Yeah. Yeah, or what are they called? The Holy Trinity or whatever they're called with Tekla.
The Triangle Madness, yeah.
Triangle Madness. They could get involved. I mean, they are probably getting involved in this match, but I think it's too early for Tekla. She's on the rise. She's on the rise.
She is.
But it's too early.
It's too early. Okay, I agree.
I mean, I'm assuming Harley Cameron's going to get involved with Chris Statlander too. Like,
see, that's what I'm saying. That's where I think that's where the kicker's going to come in. Is she's going to come out there trying to help, and Chris is going to reject it. And I'm telling you, I think Chris Statlander is going to win this match because of that scenario. I really feel because I'm thinking like, why is this fatal 4-way all of a sudden? Well, it's the Hurt Syndicate situation.
Yeah,
maybe this is a match for her not to be pinned and drop the title, but still lose the title and let somebody else be the champion.
Yeah, and bro, if Wheeler helps Chris Statlander win, that's going to be the loudest "fuck you" Wheeler chant we've ever heard.
Yes. It will be. It will be the loudest "fuck you" Wheeler chant, man. And it's going to get massive heat on Chris Statlander, and that's exactly what she wants going into as the second female member in the Death Riders, bro. Since we're speaking about Death Riders, I want to go ahead and say this right now, since we don't have a weekly, top 5. I want to go ahead and put some respect, and I want to go ahead and give her flower. There's only a couple of women this year that I can say that's been rocking it from both promotions, that's made an impact. One of them is Naomi from WWE. I would dare say another one from WWE would be Becky Lynch. Since she came back this 2025, she's been very impactful. Toni Storm from AEW, Mercedes Monet from AEW, and the most quietest secret no one is talking about her performance, Marina Shafir. No one is talking about. She is the unnamed women's MVP this year. You got to throw that name in the hat with her. As far as much improved, being relevant, being a part of a faction, Marina Shafir don't get half the credit that she deserves, but she won't get it today from the 404 Hills. Marina Shafir, you get your flowers today from the 404 Hills podcast. She is very underrated, bro. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about it last night. I'm like, man, Marina Shafir has been so like one of the most dominant women forces in pro wrestling without even having a match and stuff.
Yeah. And she's way more intimidating than Daniel Garcia. I'd be scared of Marina Shafir. I ain't scared of Dana Garcia's emo ass right now, bro.
Bro, this is silly, bro. You do that. Every time you get a chance to throw
I'm going to take that dig every time, baby. Dig it.
Who keeps poking me?
It's your boy, Aaron.
Yeah.
Dana Garcia. I'm coming for you, bro.
Right. But, I mean, yeah, I think she is overdue, bro. I really think at the end of the year, we're going to look back on 2025. Like, damn, Marina Shafir, she did some things that year. Like, so I'm going to give her flowers for it because I think she's very underrated. And she needs to be in the conversations talk as Women's Wrestler of the Year. And I know she hasn't had any matches in AEW, but she had a few blood sport matches in GCW. But, man, we got to talk about her. She got to be in the conversation. She might not win it because she haven't had any matches, but she's definitely in the conversation for Women's Wrestler of the Year, bro. 2025. Marina Shafir, bro. I got to give her for props. I like that girl.
Yeah. She's like China 2.0.
Exactly. Know? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We haven't seen anything like that since China.
The enforcer that's a woman, it's crazy.
And believable. And believable, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's going to be crazy. So, I got Chris Statlander. You got Toni Storm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to say. All right. the main event of the evening. Hangman Adam Page, our AEW World Champion, versus the Protostar. Say his full name. The
Full
TNT
name.
Champion, Kyle Fletcher. With the stipulation of if the Don Callis, a member from the Don Callis family gets involved in the match.
Keywords.
Don Callis family.
Yep.
He will be disqualified and he won't win the match, and he will also be stripped of the TNT Championship. But like my man Aaron McKee said, keyword, a member from the Don Callis family. I texted you last night. I said, well, looks like MJF going to be owing Kyle Fletcher a favor.
Think so, bro. It'd be awesome to see.
If it isn't MJF, who would it be?
It can't be Will Ospreay. I mean, there's history, Hangman, Kyle Fletcher, Will Ospreay. He's connected to all of them. Could it be Swerve helping out Kyle Fletcher? Probably not.
No.
You know? You don't think so? I mean, Hangman got a lot of frenemies, if you will, in the Ospreay and the Swerve Strickland, but
right.
It could be someone we don't even think of right now in AEW. It could be a surprise. Could be anyone. You know what I'm saying? They could shock this whole thing, and it could be someone that got released from WWE a while ago. We don't know. But I do think there's going to be interference.
Yes.
Just not the Don Callis thing.
Let me throw this name out here. Jack Perry.
Possible. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one, bro.
Now let's go back to the tag match. Does Jack Perry come back and help the Young Bucks win?
Or does he help Kyle Fletcher win?
I
would like that. That's a strong possibility, my friend. That's a strong possibility.
Or the way the promo that vignette was last week. Did you see that with the Young Bucks opening a letter?
Mm-hmm.
And it said, next time you want to stab me in the back, use this. What if Jack Perry tried to come out and cost the Young Bucks?
That'd be unfair. Don't do that to my Young Bucks.
Matter of fact, that's what I think is going to happen. I think Jack Perry is going to cost the Young Bucks the championship. I think they're going to win, and Jack Perry comes out and costs them a chance to win that tag team title. That's how I think the Young Bucks are going to lose.
Either way, Jack Perry's returning.
At All Out.
Jungle Boy, Jack Perry.
Or is he going to be the scapegoat, Jack Perry?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, bro. It's going to be interesting. That's a good point, bro.
Okay, so I know where your heart lies. You want Kyle Fletcher, but will you see him winning?
No.
No. But I'm going to tell you what, bro. I don't see him winning either, but I will say this, bro. If he so happens to win, man, oh man, what a swerve will we all be looking for, bro.
AEW fans are going to hate it, bro. They're going to hate that shit, bro. And that's why you should do it. If you can piss off, how many people are going to be there? 30,000, 25,000, 28,000. If you can piss off 28,000 people, I'm doing it, bro. I'm doing it.
Hey, what we talk about, it's all about stealing headlines for the weekend for these promotions, right? You want to talk about a headline stealer? Kyle Fletcher becomes new AEW champ and TNT double champ. First time in history, bro.
Double champion, bro. Insane.
Let me go ahead and say this about Kyle Fletcher, bro. Like, I was like, bro, Hangman was spitting that heat on his ass last night, right? But then Kyle Fletcher ended it so good, bro.
Yeah.
The intensity in that man's face, bro. I was like, man, he about to smack him right now.
Mm-hmm.
But he said what he was going to say. He dropped the mic and he left out, bro. Kyle Fletcher, bro. It's amazing to see the growth of this guy. I was watching an old clip of last year. It was Will Ospreay in the back with Kyle Fletcher behind him, and he was talking to Don Callis. This is when Will Ospreay was technically still in the Don Callis family. And man, you see Kyle Fletcher back there looking all young with the hair, with the blonde hair straggly, bro. I'm like, man, and the way that he looks now, he looks like a fucking star now. He is a star.
Gained like 35 pounds of muscle since then too, bro.
You're right.
Yeah.
He has gained a lot of weight, and he looks filled out. He looks built. He's a star, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. The new generation of AEW is here. It's before our very eyes. The old guards of Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, Cody, Jericho, Moxley, Darby Allin, that group of
Christian
stars. Christian, you know.
Yeah.
that group of stars is now laying back, not sitting down, but they're laying back, and these young stars are stepping forward. Now we got the Ospreys, the Swerves. I didn't add Hangman to them old stars too. Now you got MJF, who emerged as out of that the incarnation of AEW when it first started to become one of the top people in the company.
He's like the first AEW born and bred star, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much. Him. I wouldn't put Darby Allin on that list because Darby Allin, I consider him part of the old guard of because he was already popping like in AEW. So he's a little mix of new and old. You got people like Kevin Knight, Mike Bailey. And then you got the ton of women in the women's division. You know, the new generation of AEW is here, bro, and it's looking good. It's looking bright for the future. So I've got Heyman winning, but I do want Kyle Fletcher to win.
Shake it up, baby.
I
the
want
proto
Kyle
star
Fletcher to win. Yes,
the proto star, baby.
Man, that would not only would it would benefit him right now. I think this will be a good time to capitalize on this rise that he's doing because he's doing this. I don't want you to wait till he gets all the way up here and then be like, okay, it's time. But if you do it while he's like this, I mean, who to say if he gets the title from Heyman, would you want to see a long title run? Do you just want to see him have it long enough to where it makes it relevant, but then he drops it?
Yeah, I mean, it could be like Swerve really didn't have it that long between, he won it from Samoa Joe and then lost it to Daniel Bryan. Right. It wasn't a long run, but it was a good run. And I mean, if it wasn't for Daniel Bryan retiring, coming towards the end of his career, Swerve would have went way longer. So, I mean, right now, like I've said, Hangman has gone flat with this championship run. This is giving a little spark to it. Let's give that belt to that spark. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah, I agree, man. I think he's ready for it, and I just want to see it. I think it would like you said, it would shake up. It would cause a ripple effect across the wrestling world. Like, oh man, Kyle Fletcher beat Heyman for the time. Yeah. It will shock. You know, I mean, that's what we're missing in wrestling today is these shocks. These, oh my God, I didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? So,
and then just wait when Kyle Fletcher's on this run, and then you hear dun 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 dun, Will Ospreay's music, and then he's the one to take it off Fletcher. Just saying.
Ooh. Well,
just saying, y'all.
That's my Will Ospreay gonna be out for a little minute, bro.
Bro, he's young. He's good. Stick him with what is that shit that they I don't know what the shit Rey Mysterio be taking.
Stem cells?
Stem cells. There you go.
Oh,
stem cell him up, bro. He'll be all right.
Oh shit. All right. So, but we would be remiss if we don't actually mention at least some of these matches from the Tailgate Brawl, which is actually a show. I didn't realize. So there goes that other hour we was talking about. There it goes right there. This an hour comes in at 2:00 before All Out. And I bought my All Out last night. I said, go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it right now. So we're gonna have a Tailgate Brawl with Harley Cameron, Mina Shirakawa, Queen Amanada, Willow Nightingale versus Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue. Tailgate
Megan
Brawl.
Bayne all day. Megan Bayne all day. That's the
Megan
one.
Team Megan Bayne.
Team Megan Bayne.
Give me Team Nightingale. Okay. Next, we have Daniel Garcia versus one person from the Ops, Shibata. Give me Shibata.
I don't even like Shibata either, but I'm going Shibata, you know?
I want Shibata to win, but I have a funny feeling Death Riders interfere. Daniel Garcia is going to win.
Probably.
Then we're going to have the last match of the Tailgate Brawl hour. It's going to be Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs versus the Workmen. So we have the Ops wrestling, but one is going to be wrestling solo, two is going to be in a tag team match. And this is going to be an hour before, an hour before All Out, called Tailgate Brawl. With that being said, that's the whole card. Let me see how many matches this shit was, because if you really think about it, bro, it's
not as much as usual, but yeah. I know Tony Khan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 matches. 10 matches.
So 3 on the tailgate, 7 on the main card.
No, I'm sorry. That's 10 on the main card and
Oh shit!
3 on them, so it's 13 matches in total.
All right, yeah. Tony Khan might not add another match, but you never know with this guy.
He might. He shouldn't. He shouldn't.
Yeah.
He shouldn't.
Yeah.
Though. But I have high expectations for the show. I think they're going to knock it out the park. The Toronto crowd is going to be crazy because the crowd last night in Canada was like London, Canada. I didn't even know there was a spot in Canada called London, named London, but that's crazy. They was going crazy last night. It was a good crowd, packed out house. AEW is doing this, bro. It is a beautiful thing to see.
Keeps going.
I would be remiss to say if there wasn't another promotion to watch professional wrestling in today's climate, man, and the way everything's going with TKO, man, it would be a sad period right now for me. It really would, man, because I'm not even getting the in-ring action that I really crave for at the E right now. But they charging us out the ass for everything. So
they sure is, bro. They sure is.
I saw your text.
Yeah, bro. I don't even understand it. So I was like, so there's 2 ESPN apps now?
Yeah. So you must have tried it too.
Yeah. Bullshit, bro.
You got to buy the unlimited. You have to get ESPN Unlimited to even get it, bro. I was like, this is some craziness. We're going to talk more about it on Word on the Street next week because trust me, we're going to dive deeper into it because it's actually one of the topics, man. But as far as
TKO broke ass.
Bro. As far as the AEW All Out prediction show, that concludes everything on this side. If you guys didn't watch September 2 to remember, you need to go ahead and watch it. That was a great show. I say this is one of the better AEW go home shows I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it was good.
So, with that being said, everything is everything. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know what to do. Keep it true, and we're gonna keep it moving. And you're now listening to the most unbiased, truth 100 keeping podcast on the net. 44 Hills Podcast. Till next time. Deuces.
Peace. Sweet.